My name is Adeniji Aziz. I'm going to be talking to us about Terraform Variables. And in the process, I'm going to be doing some implementation. So the implementation I'm going to be doing is similar to what I've done before in the previous video, if you've been following along. So what we are going to be implementing is to set up an instance on AWS using Terraform script. So some of the structures in the video, I mean in the script, is going to be in variables. Some of those things that will be put straight into just one file, we are going to separate them into different files, and we are going to be encapsulating them into variables that we can supply or hide within our environment or outside our environment when we need to do implementation. So there are so many advantages of using variables while you work. One of those things is that you'll be able to reuse your code. But in the videos, I'm going to explain more about that to us. Input variable serves as parameters for a Terraform module. Variables are very, very important while you are doing your infrastructure art. There are some items you don't want to put in the public space for security reasons. So items like your secret credentials, you need to put parameters in place so that those things will not be shared in your public or private repo for no reason. Another thing is that with variables, you're able to reuse your codes, your infrastructure codes, your implementation codes at different point in time because things that need to change like regions, the IM image, the VM images that needs to change, you can always apply them as variables when you need to do them and when circumstances warrant that. So, like I said, for a reusable infrastructure code, variables are very, very important. So, in this implementation, I'm going to be putting some of my codes in the provider in instance.tf. I'm putting them in instance.tf. So the instance.tf, that's where I'm going to declare my provider. The provider here is AWS. Declare them because Terraform works with different APIs for provisioning of infrastructure. So here I'm going to pass in my access as variables, access key, secret access key, the same thing. Also, where you are seeing there is the region I'm going to pass in. You can pass in different variables in this regard. So other files is going to be the var files where these variables are going to be stated or where they are going to be attached in terms of the environment. So these are the three main scripts in my provisioning: the provider.tf, the vars.tf, and the instance.tf. So the instance.tf is what I'm going to be using to do the spinning up of the instance. So here you can see the resource AWS instance example. Example is the name of the instance. You can give it any name based on what you want. You can give it your name, you can give it the project name. So that is the name the instance is going to be having. So the AMI ID is going to pass seen as a variable var.amis. So var.amis is declared here var, which is variable AMI, is declared here in the vars.tf. So that is going to be asking for what AMI we want to use. So the AMI is now going to be dependent on the AWS variable AWS region, which is this. So if you had put US, if you had put US East 2, so the AMI that is going to be used is going to be AMI OFC 20, the first one. So if you had put and that one, and if you had opt for something else, so it's going to pick the AMI ID accordingly. So to get these AMI IDs, you can go to cloudimages.ubuntu.com/locator to get that. So that is very, very easy. You can look through the other scripts in the code. If there's anything that is not clear to you, you can pass that through a comment or send me a mail. So I'll explain better with that. So for different providers on with Terraform, this is the structure. So in case you are not provisioning on AWS, probably you are provisioning on Google. That is the structure for provider. For Oracle is OPC. For Azure is Azure REP, like I told you. For AWS is provider AWS. Then you pass in all the platform credentials, the platform parameters. You pass them in into what platform you are working on. So to explain variables, here are my scripts. So let me show you the instance.tf that is going to be provisioning my instance.tf. So I have the AMIs there. the provider.tf. So the access keys which has been declared in Terraform.tf tf vars. So another very important script is a vars.tf. So these are the AMI IDs, and I'm going to be implementing this on Amazon. So I'm going to be setting that in US West 2, Oregon. So that is that for to set up variables. So the variables have been declared in here in the vars.tf. I declare variable AWS access key, AWS secret access key, variable AWS region, and variable AMIs. So those are the variables the instance.tf is going to be making reference to in deploying an instance on Amazon on AWS. So I'm going to be doing the implementation. To implement this, what you just have to do is for you to do Terraform init. So after Terraform init is complete, you do Terraform apply. So this will give you a brief summary of what you're about to implement. That might take some time, but it is now done. You can look through the plan. This is Terraform plan. So here my ID is declared, showing here. So this is just like the artifact of what you are going to implement of the script. Instance.tf, instance type is T2 micro. So all that is okay. When you enter yes, then the implementation will start. So it has started creating. So I'll pause the video while the creating is complete. So the resource has been created now. You can see here that apply complete resource 1 added, 0 change. So this is the AWS, so it is now created and running, still in the initialization stage. So the instance is created. This is the instance I have just created. So you can see some of the properties that were there. You can see some of those properties here. So just as simple as that. So once it's ready, you can log into the instance. So the instance is ready now. You can click on the public IP address, copy the public IP address. Let's see if you can ping. That is if the security group is allowing ICMP response. The port is open to ping. So let me go to this guy. You can say ping public IP address of the device. So that is if it will definitely respond to ping if the port is open in the security group to accept ping. But that isn't necessary. You can see that the device is up. So let me stop the ping process. So let me clear the screen. So since I have the device running, if I need to terminate it at this point in time, probably I'm done. I want to remove everything I've provisioned. So I'll go back to my console, to my terminal, I'll do Terraform destroy. So Terraform destroy will start. If you go to the Amazon console, do a refresh, you see something is about to happen. So, but it will still need to confirm from you that you're about to do something. It is refreshing the state of the Terraform Terraform state. Is refreshing the state of Terraform. So to tell you that it's about to destroy one resource. That is the single instance that is showing here. It's about to destroy this guy. So it will need to confirm from you if you are ready to put that to a pause or you're about to terminate the whole instance and to give you some of the features. Telling the IP address of the guy is this 34.214.94.129. That is the public IP address. You can corroborate that with this, still the same public IP address you have here, So that is the instance. Which other information? The private IP address is 172.31.30.67. We'll do the same thing to check here. You should be able to see the private IP address if it's showing. Okay, the private IP address is around here. So showing that that is the instance we're about to terminate and every other thing that belongs to that instance. So if you press yes, press enter, you go to your console, to the AWS console, you see information about what is about to happen. So it's telling you that the instance is what shutting down, and after a while it's going to get terminated. So it has started the process. It's going to destroy everything, every resource, every properties that is associated to this very instance, which is launched from Terraform script. So when it's done, I'm going to come back. Okay, it has finished destroying. It tells you that the destroy complete. How many resources was destroyed? Just one resource. That is just the instance that we created. So the guy is not terminated now. So that is just the end of the whole process. You can go through the script. I'm going to share the the repo with you. So it's good. You can enjoy it. You play, view, ask questions if you have one. Thank you.